I went and I stayed at the Hotel Disney California Adventure because I thought, when I think of going to Disney in LA, I think of that fucking 7, 8 a.m. trying to get a bunch of into an SUV to drive to Anaheim, being in a parking lot at 8 a.m. trying to that whole pre-Disney rigmarole is not worth the squeeze to me.
Sure.
So I was like, all right, I'll go. What if I get a room the night before?
In Splash Mountain.
In the Splash Mountain.
Like at the top of the mountain.
Mountain anymore.
Oh, it's not. What's it called?
It's Tiana's something adventure. Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Princess and the Frog.
So this Princess and the Frog. Well, Frog Mountain.
Frog Mountain.
You get a room in Frog Mountain.
It's Frog Mountain.
A sweet.
Frogger Mountain.
Yeah.
So I stayed at the Disney California Adventure. Now, last time I went there, which was pre-COVID, I'm not a Disney gay. Don't look at my outfit. It's just merchandise. So I haven't gone since like 2018 probably. But I was like, you know what? If I'm going to go, I'm going to be Miss Thing. And I'm going to get a room the night before so I can wake up and walk into the park because you're staying at a hotel.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
Okay.
Wake up in the park. Wow. I want to go on a ride. It's right there.
Yeah.
Rather than, hey, let's get the gets into a car at 7 a.m. to try to get to Anaheim.
Yeah.
You're waiting in the car for everyone to quaff their mushroom cut and put the glitter on their pubes and put in their contact lenses and their fake teeth and get in the car, right? So waking up like
Frog Mountain.
The night before I had the lightning premiere pass, which I guess is cut the lines, which was $349 extra per person, but very horny.
Yeah, you're not gonna go.
Very horny.
I always factor in that, like, people say, oh, well, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Well, it's like, well, then I won't go. If there's either that or nothing.
Right. And I am afraid to say how much these things are because, frankly, I get roasted for spending money. But I'm just going to be honest with people and say that I spent the money.
You're not going to apologize for being rich and beautiful.
No. So $349 a person. I would say, if you're a Disney all the time person, go like every 5 years and get the pass and those lines.
What do you think about all the children? When I talk about children, I'm talking about teeny weenies.
Well, can I tell you what Disney really is?
It's a daycare.
Park. It's a stroller park.
It is. 4 of them. You ever seen the 4?
Oh yeah, I'm laid across.
2 twins. I got 2 twins. I got 2 sets of twins, and we're all going the same speed.
If I had kids, they would be pushing me in a stroller.
Oh my God.
I'd have stirrups like a gynecologist. I'd be like, faster, kiddo.
Why would you be going like that? Why would you be going ass first?
Well, I'm also looking around. You know what I mean? Because
there were so many strollers there. It was stroller-geddon.
It's stroller-geddon. If you go to Fantasyland, which there is just okay. So this is a lot going on. Mm. So I go the first day, the Lightning Premiere Pass. The second day, I got one of those horny VIP guides.
Oh, see, that's what I was going to ask you. That's what they do at Six Flags.
I got one of those.
That's like the best thing you could do at Six Flags.
Horny
Where they just usher you.
They wear plaid. I asked if I could say their name. Their name was Caitlin.
Okay.
And Caitlin, I said, girl, here's all the rides I want to ride today. Mm-hmm. And she said, all right, let's go.
Put an itinerary together.
Well, also, if you're like me and you walk around Disney and you have a million questions, I'm like, when was that built? Who's that? Do you know them? Yeah. Every time we cross somebody, mind you, I asked her, how many people work here? I said, what, couple thousand? She said, something like 20, 30,000 people, whatever, work there. And I said, or no, I said a couple. It was a lot.
It was a lot.
And so but then even every time we passed somebody who worked there, I'd be like, did you know her?
God.
Do you know her? Do you guys have lunch in the break room together?
Annoying.
But then I'm like, how does that ride? What's this? And then all this inside tea, right? So then I'm like, I want you to get me on all these rides. And I said, well, what does Miss Jada Pinkett Smith do? How do the celebs get in the back entrance? I want to enter these rides rectally, right? I want the Jennifer Lawrence treatment. And she said, well, we call it a high profile guest. And that's only for guests where if they're like getting recognized so much that it interrupts their trip. So I take off my sunglasses. I'm cheating out. I'm looking for blue hair. I'm looking for neck tattoos.
Nothing.
Because they're babies. The only people well, it was the morning. Oh. The gays aren't there yet. And the girls. So the only people who are there are families. And of course, the people who work there know you and I, but they can't say anything.
Right.
So they're just like, nice to see you. And I said, why am I in line? You know what I mean? So I'm cheating out. Finally, an hour and a half in, somebody comes up to me and I go, oh my God, my experience is being interrupted. I'm not enjoying myself because of my high profile status at Disneyland. Yeah. And then the guy goes, all right, one of my colleagues saw you get recognized and called it in. So I see here they upgraded you to high profile. So guess who got to walk in the rectal entrance of every single ride?
Jada Pinkett Smith.
Walk in the exit and say how many times you want to ride it.
Oh, fierce.
I'd like to ride the Incredicoaster 3 times and I'd like to walk in the end.
But what are you doing there as a grown-ass man?
Riding the rides.
Those rides ain't shit.
But it doesn't always have to be pulse pounding horror. I like some of the story rides. I like the chill vibes.
They're like carnival rides.
Yeah, I like some of
They're
that. Or like the Peter Pan ride, which is the story of Peter Pan. You don't like Pirates of the Caribbean? You don't like Indiana Jones? Those are like story rides.
I like the Jurassic Park one because the dinosaurs are really scary.
Yeah, that's scary.
They were scary. The second one, what they do, the fake out,
Is very scary.
they come and get
That
you.
one is really scary. And Matterhorn, you know I don't like that. But of course I wrote it.
Yeah. The Yeti. The Yeti.
Hate that. And then Jungle Cruise, they got the animatronic gorillas too, and I was not down with that either. Sick.
I like the Jurassic Park one because you go in the water too.
Yeah, you go in the water.
It's lovely. It's a good ambiance.
Ambiance. It's all normal until it isn't on that ride. It starts out fun and normal, and it gets fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Same with
The Mummy. Love her. She goes back and front.
Yeah, the Mummy's good too. Too short.
They're all too short.
They're all too short.
You're gonna wait in line for 2.5 hours for a 30-second ride. Get out of here.
Well, California it used to be California Screamin'. And now it's the Incredicoaster. That's a pretty long roller coaster. I did that a couple times. That was fun. It's the one that's like 3, 2, 1, and just launches you.
Yeah,
love that.
Nice. That's nice.
Space Mountain. I don't get why everybody nuts for that.
It's like Atari.
My face in the dark is just
beepity boop boop. Beepity boop boop.
You can't see.
Beepity boop boop. Yeah.
Can't see anything.
It's not great.
It's not great, but I got to tell you about the Star Wars.
Okay.
Because I rode Star Wars, Rise of the Resistance. Fina told me, wait till you ride it. It's tea. But I've never seen Star Wars.
Okay, but you literally have to get up. You have to get up and walk.
You do walk, yeah.
That's crazy.
It's like multiple rides within a ride.
Crazy to me. I feel like that's like I'm going to go to the grocery store and bag my own groceries.
Right. But no.
Do you know what I mean?
You haven't ridden it. So don't try to talk about you've never done.
I've been in it.
There's like, first it's this ride, then it's this. It's like 3 rides.
Yeah, you got to move. You got to get up and move. I'm not gonna. When I get into a ride, you know what I do? I get to sit down and be scared shitless.
Right.
That's what I want.
Well, maybe Disney's not for you.
It's not for me because I hate.
But is it
children.
okay that I went? Like it's kind of like you're very Christian right now, where other people not being Christian is pissing you off. Because I liked a weekend at Disney. You're mad.
I'm pissed.
You're mad.
I'm pissed.
I'm sorry you were shitting yourself in your moldy apartment, ho. But I was enjoying myself.